How do I look natural?
You couldn't look natural if you tried, Haz.
Okay, I can hear, which is good.
1, 2,
Everything's
3.
recording, yeah? You're recording
Yeah,
over
I'm
here?
recording, yeah.
Sampo once.
And we are live. You're not on camera.
You look at this one.
It's just me and Kit.
You look at the front one, and then that. Don't worry about that. That one's just got a box if we need it.
Fucking hell.
Okay, should we start?
Well, this is just, we already have started.
Action.
We're going to include,
What's the first
it's just going to be a BTS bit. So guys, we've obviously just got back from Rwanda. It was our first time there. Don't look awkward, Haz, don't look awkward. This is supposed to be a natural conversation here.
I'm a chill guy.
We should chat about not only our experiences, but how Rwanda came about as a location, how it was selected. So I've got some crucial bullet points here, which we can run through. I'm just going to read out what this is. So we'll sit down, the three of us.
Nailed it. Tick.
Yeah.
And chat about our experience in Rwanda. We can go off piece whenever we like, but I bulleted some points below so we can stick to a rough format. Wherever you have a fun or funny anecdote, get it in. This is supposed to be friendly, open, very unsalesy, very relaxed. So the first point I've got.
Sign up for 2026.
Harry is going to run us through because Harry's an absolute Rwanda boffin.
Yeah.
Things like population size, landmass. Tell us a bit about the country, Haz.
Well, after spending 2 weeks in Rwanda, I'm feeling like I know my stuff.
Rwandan.
Rwanda, population of 12 million people, densely populated, super dense. That was my main takeaway, was how densely populated it was. Landmass size, not sure.
Big-ish or just big?
I remember Dennis saying
It's
that
tiny.
it's very similar to the Netherlands. So like populations-wise and landmass sizes is similar to the Netherlands.
And Kit will know this one.
It's not
Kit,
flat though, is
Not
it?
the Netherlands, Belgium.
Netherlands.
can you name all the countries that border Rwanda?
Tanzania. Congo. Uganda. And there's one more.
Burundi.
There's Burundi.
Burundi. Is there another one or is it just those four?
I think it just says four. I can give you the flags as well if you really want. No,
that
I ain't
would
got
be
time for that. Cut.
Can you guys remember how it was 2024 or 2023 when we landed on Rwanda as somewhere that we should try and put on an event there? How did it come about?
Piers.
What a bloke. I shared a beer with him. Just one, obviously. Or two. Wasn't more than two.
He was a good guy, wasn't he? So Alex got in touch with his mate who worked, I think, consulting on East Africa, and said you should go and do an event in Rwanda. Were you on the recce? No. So myself, Ben the photographer,
Archie,
one of our recce team members, Josie, one of our recce team members,
FG.
and Alex, the race director, headed out in September 2023 for the first time. What were your first impressions, Kit, first?
I think it was as expected, just bustling, friendly, lots of people coming up to you, waving, saying hello, and we were shuttled off very quickly to the northern province around the Twin Lakes of Rwanda and Burera, and had a fantastic time, didn't we?
Haz, what were your first impressions?
None of that. So clean. I mean, compared to other parts of East Africa, can I say that? I'm not sure I can say that.
I think you can say that.
Kigali, compared to Tanzania, was just so clean, so modern. Like the Rwandan Development Board buildings were so high tech and new. The Singapore of Africa, I believe they call it.
Yeah, do they call it the Singapore of Africa?
Singapore.
That makes sense because that was the first thing that struck me. I was thinking Central Africa. I had vibes, Congo vibes, etc., etc. It was none of that. It was insanely developed. It was incredibly clean. The roads, there were no potholes. The roads were better than the UK and many countries I've been in Europe.
Yeah.
Everyone was. I mean, this is pretty natural for East Africa from what I've seen. Everyone was obviously very smiley, very friendly, but they just had everything, dialed down, everything nailed in. It was just running smoothly. It wasn't anywhere near as chaotic as I would have thought. Next point I've got here: why does Rwanda suit for an Ultra X location?
Land of 1,000 hills. We love hills at Ultra X. So just nice rolling hills, beautiful scenery, very friendly people cheering you on the whole way, which, as we know, on these ultra marathons, it's nice to have friends because they can be pretty lonely places at times. So yeah, it's perfect temperature as well, and we discussed this a lot in country.
That's an important one.
This was one of the main reasons, and I gave it as actually one of my top, if not my top, Ultra X event, is because you have that nice kind of 20 degree with a breeze throughout. Jordan, as amazing as Wadi Rum is, 40 degree heat up to for the week.
32, kid,
32 up to can be on a particularly hot year. That can get pretty aggressive by day 5.
That was completely unique about Rwanda, wasn't it? If you go anywhere else on the equator, 35 degrees, crazy humidity. Rwanda, you need a second layer in the morning and the evening. It's 20 degrees, it's perfect running temperature.
Well, if you can't hack the cold. Myself, I was shorts and t-shirt all week, but I had a great time. No, I actually wasn't. I was in long sleeves because you should protect yourself against some Aussies.
It's true. Although I didn't see any mosquitoes. Did you see any mosquitoes?
Got bitten twice on the last day, but other than that, it's fine.
Mosquitoes.
Thank you, Harry. Harry, why did you think it made such sense for an Ultra X location?
Proper adventure, epic trails, fantastic people, great local team. Full stop.
Safe to say, best energy out of any event location we have. What makes it completely unique? What does it have that no other locations have?
I don't want to slag off for other locations.
No, you don't have to.
Well, I've never seen checkpoints that busy. I mean, we had the whole village out at a couple of them. Literally hundreds and hundreds of kids, families, people out to support the race, to support the runners as they came through. I have obviously the only event I haven't done is Tanzania, and I think I've heard it can be similar, but nothing quite on the level of an entire village coming out to support.
Totally. I mean,
It was mental.
The energy was off the scale.
Yeah.
Safe to say we have more local support at Ultra X Rwanda than we do any of our other 11 locations, right?
Yeah.
Easily.
100%.
Finish line energy.
Mental.
Harry,
There was this one guy there. He was an
9-hour
absolute lunatic. He was doing the Congo. He was, he's sitting right next to
It
me.
was him.
It was
We were
you.
light bulbing, we were secretarian, we were lawnmower.
You were really going for it. Yeah.
It was a 9-hour musical of.
You ran that show, Has.
Yeah, I conducted an army of 100
You did.
local Rwandans.
I've seen our finish lines for 6 years. Nothing even came close to that Rwanda finish line. Crazy. Yeah. And you're right, the atmosphere, all the checkpoints, in terms of local support, kids, off the chain, amazing, friendly place. It ticks basically all the boxes, I think, because it's easy to get to. Direct flights from the UK and other places in Europe. The temperature, the running temperature is perfect. The scenery is beautiful. Super energetic and friendly. And because it's small, it's tiny, guys. Rwanda is tiny. You can actually do Rwanda or feel like you've got to know and see a fair amount of it. Literally
especially with our add-on package.
in a week. Tell us about the add-on package.
Kigali, Twin Lakes, Safari, job
Myself
done.
and 35 of the participants headed off to Akagera the week after the race, and we had a fantastic time.
What was Akagera? What is it? Tell us about it.
It's a national park. It's got the big 5. We saw rhinos, elephants, buffalo,
Monkeys.
monkeys.
What are the big
zebras.
5?
Oh, we're testing them.
We didn't see leopards or lions, but we saw buffalo, rhino, elephant.
So that's 3 of the 5.
Is that 3 of the
3
5?
of the 5.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
I love Akagera. It's very cool.
Great
Harry,
thing.
tell me about
Let me tell you something.
the campsite set up on the lake.
I think I described it as our most picturesque campsite and our most picturesque Ultra X location.
Certainly the only one we have with 3 volcanoes making up the backdrop.
That lake is fantastic. I think the boat trip to the start line was what made this event so special compared to all of our other races. That
See here for
10 minute
footage.
drive Was,
It's true. It's true.
Lake.
It's true. It's completely unique in the sense that no other event involves water, unless it's rained heavily.
Well, to be fair, Morocco we had a bit of a
Sick kit. You don't need to talk about the flash flood we experienced in Morocco. It's not relevant.
yeah. I mean, we diverted the course. Problem solved. But
It was a proper experience going across the lake to start.
Absolutely
It set the
epic.
tone for the weekend.
Lake Rwanda, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Incredible, beautiful lake. Closing thoughts. Ask both of you, who's Rwanda for, and would you recommend it?
I mean, Rwanda's for everyone. We had we had a complete mix of individuals, didn't we? We had some locals flying around the course in 4 hours, well less actually, about 3.5, 3:39 for the top guy of the 50k. And then we had the wonderful Kath, who trundled along and got herself there in one piece at the end, finishing to probably the most incredible cheers and finish line vibes we've ever had, as we've been over already. So it's really for everyone, and whether you're going to do it in 3.5 hours or 12.5, you know, get yourself there, enjoy the country, the place, the people, and just have an amazing time.
If you love adventure, you'll love Rwanda.
Good line, that. How long you been practicing that one for?
That's the punchline. Now give me your actual closing thoughts and comments on the whole place and event as a whole.
Great people. Runnable trails with a good mix of elevation. Yeah. I feel like I've said all my closing thoughts already.
Perfect, has. And registrations are opening sooner, they has?
Oh, I believe so.
When?
They're open now! They're open now!
Well, hang on, boys. I want to edit this. So, what day are we putting this one out again?
Should we put it out on... It's Wednesday today.
It's Wednesday today.
Should we put it out on Friday or Saturday?
Registration's open on Monday. Sunday.
Okay, so, right, pretend this is Friday.
Sunday for pre-registered.
Sunday for pre-registered.
And Monday for
registrations
general
will be open in 48 hours.
UltraX needs you.
There you go.
All right, Kitchener.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good.
We wrapped?
Yeah.
Any of that make it?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Let's now go and see how much we f***ed everything. All of the audio doesn't work.